Okay, I'm making a video. I'm addressing Jewish people in America and writing a warning to them because I think the mistake they made in World War II times was that they were trusting people and they were trusting their confession of faith and they were lying. And it's, I think, not recognizing what it says in your own book of Jeremiah that says the heart is so wicked it's hard to comprehend. And their hearts are so wicked. We can see that now when we see what happened. But before that, you didn't see, and you didn't, and Jewish people there were trusting people. And like now you have America where it's been a sanctuary for Jews to prosper and express themselves. And of course, so then because of that, you think, well, we're safe, it's okay here. And, people here, they're just the same and they want to do the same thing. They want to sneak up on you and betray you. And betray you again. Because why? This insidious hatred of Jews, because you represent God, you were the first people who walked with God, had the Ark of the Presence, you brought us the Word of God, you brought us Christ. He came through you, it all comes through you, and they're all people who love Satan, and they want Satan to have what Satan wants. Satan wants revenge on you, because, I think about, like, during the flood, before the flood and Noah and the flood and all that Satan must have just had more leeway because, people lived really long and then he had more opportunity to influence them for all that time. And they became so evil and God was like regretting it, and then somehow he survived with just that one family. And then after that, it's when the Jewish people showed up that his agenda was so threatened, with the control he wanted to have. Because, he's just only about control. He just wants to control people and not give them choice. And God is about giving people a choice between good and evil. And so really, he doesn't want people to be able to choose good and choose life. Because like it says in the Bible, choose life between life and death. Then God encourages us to choose life. But the devil doesn't want us to be able to do that. And, so Jewish people had more to do with allowing that to exist on the earth, and I do believe that Jewish people had a lot to do with trying to help people to have their faith, like through Jonah, and during the time of Esther when there was victory there, a lot of people came to believe in the faith, and that there was always that, and that they did care. But then because of that, the devil's not happy. And so, this always has to do with revenge. So you have to always recognize that insidious desire for revenge, and that there are people for reasons we can't understand loving Satan and wanting him to have what he wants. And we have so much of that in America right now. It's just unbelievable. There's so many people who love the devil, and they have a relationship with him. And they believe weird things about the Bible and what they think it's saying to them about the control that they think Satan should have, and they're involved with trying to helping him to have as much control as he wants. And like, so you're always representative of the other, the representative life, God, and the choice that he offers. And you have to recognize that these people are here, that they're in just huge numbers, and that there's always the potential for you to be extremely threatened, and not to trust people based on their confession. They are players. The devil's an angel of light. He teaches them how to be angels of light. He teaches them how to be players. And there were many players in Germany, and they were pretending to be Christians, and they were lying. So, I'm just saying this as a warning. You gotta be, and also, we believe in the blood of our Christ, and that he's the Christ and all that. And I'm not trying to make a case for, why you should believe in Jesus as the Christ, but the Revelation says they overcame by the blood of the Lamb. So it's his blood shed that is our power against Satan. And my advice to you is don't necessarily invoke the blood of the Lamb that we believe in is Jesus the Christ, but invoke the blood of the Lamb like the Lamb at the time of Exodus from Egypt, and invoke that blood, and invoke the blood of the Lamb for your protection and your safety, because you need that.